When Mark and Brenda Zahner bought their home in southeast Portland 16 years ago, it didn't take them long to realize that it came along with a neighborhood icon.
Wherever we're out front, somebody will note how beautiful the tree is. One day I was out actually working on the tree, and a gentleman rode up on his bicycle and he was admiring the tree, and he asked me if I knew about the Heritage Tree Program.
This year, the Zahners' southern Catalpa tree is one of 25 being considered by a committee of citizens and botanic experts for membership among Portland's nearly 300 heritage trees.
Just over 12 feet.
Our Heritage Tree Program started in 1993 by a group of volunteers who work with our Urban Forestry Commission. And the group of citizens were looking for a way to recognize trees of special importance to the city. So large trees, historic trees, those with special botanic value or special historic significance, and to gain recognition through City Council for a special status.
That special status protects the tree from harm by development, and so preserves a vital aspect of the city's character.
One of the first things that gives you a sense of place in a city is the canopy. So on a hot summer day, you're walking along and you seek the shade of a tree. And if you're in an older neighborhood and you see one of the most prominent members of that community, it might be a heritage tree.
One of Portland's most intriguing trees is the monkey puzzle.
All of the monkey puzzles in Portland seem to be about the same size and age because they actually are. They were given out at the 1905 World's Fair, part of the Lewis and Clark Expo, as gifts from Chile. And so folks came in, they went to the fair, and they came home with a little seedling that they then planted in their front yard, not knowing the size and the grandeur that it would get to be one day.
The trees are also chosen for their botanical significance.
So, for example, the Dawn redwood, which was thought to be extinct, but was found living in China, and those are now propagated and have been planted throughout Portland.
This American elm, gracing the Art Museum Plaza, was Portland's first heritage tree, planted by the Burrell family in 1870. And just down the street is heritage tree number 2, a London plane tree planted in 1880. This Yoshina cherry was a gift from Portland's sister city, Sapporo, Japan. Tree number 213, this weeping cherry, is neither rare nor particularly old, but it is beautiful.
We have a split decision here.
Michael McCloskey is chairman of Portland's Heritage Tree Committee.
Portland's Heritage Tree Program is one of the more robust in the country. It's a program that every citizen of Portland can help us refine and build. Everybody can nominate trees to be heritage trees.
Once nominated, a tree is evaluated on several criteria. But first, the committee has to make sure they know exactly what they're looking at.
It looks like the loblollies, but it's a little, I think just being on the West Coast might make it a little different than, yeah.
We had a bit of a debate about whether or not it was a longleaf pine or a loblolly, but we're pretty sure that it's a loblolly. It's very uncommon in Portland. I've never seen one before. So for loblolly, we don't have any on the list, and that's unusual.
We've got a rare and it's visible. It's a private tree.
About half of them are privately owned, and the landowner has to agree to put that tree into the system. But once they do, it becomes an easement that travels with the property as it passes through various ownerships.
Yep, right at 100.
So I think it's hit about the max size for what's commonly reported in the southeast, but with our mild climate, you know, things grow fast, and it's done really well.
We are blessed here in Portland by having growing conditions that are some of the best in the world for a great variety of trees from all over the world.
Portland's mild climate, abundant rain, and sufficient warmth make it a good home for both this weeping willow that evolved to survive the bitter cold of a North China winter, as well as this southern magnolia that thrives in tropical weather.
John?
Yes.
And the magnolia's regional neighbor, the newly approved loblolly pine.
We're on to the Copper Beech.
But not all the trees that are nominated make the grade.
This is a shot of the house. It was built somewhere between 1910 and 1912. And it seems that they planted about 5 of these copper beeches at that time. And so this itty bitty guy right here is what has grown into that big beech.
It has nice size and dimensions and has a nice dossier of historical materials on the property and how it looked when the trees were planted.
The tree's deformed, unfortunately. Natural character of the tree is, to me, is gone.
But it's been very poorly pruned recently, and it won't recover from that.
Hate to say it.
It's sad.
Yeah, sad.
No. John, where are you?
I turned it down.
This is a no. Diana?
No.
No. Ed?
No.
The final conclusion is reject. We do the screening at 3 or 4 different levels in the process.
Did you get a height on it?
Not yet. But at our level, we're the most discriminating. We generally reject about 3 out of every 4 that come before us.
The evaluation process is not the only thing that's strict.
To be the owner of a heritage tree means that you are the steward of this very special icon for the city of Portland.
That's a designation that does not come cheaply.
We as a city are able to provide assistance and guide you and give advice and let you know what it is that that tree needs.
All yours.
But ultimately it's up to the homeowner to be the caretaker.
Despite the potential expense, homeowners like Mark and Brenda Zahner are happy to comply.
Even though we take care of it as stewards, we feel it's our responsibility to keep the tree protected and healthy for future generations.
The case for it is the kind or type. Form is nice, beauty.
It's a good location, good condition.
Yeah, it's a nice tree.
All right, we've got a consensus.
With the committee's stamp of approval, the Zahners' 100-year-old Catalpa joins the Venerable Club.
It's still part of the community. It's what makes living here so special.
Great people just doing their thing in their own Northwesty way. We love bringing you stories like this. Support what you love. opb.org/video.